flag. And later I found out I couldn't see it from here until you're actually under it. There's actually an ambulance flag out there as well. So this is in turn one. Obviously, the incident happened the last turn. So two things going on in my head right here. It's a waving yellow. Number one is hold my line. Don't look at the incident scene. Just hold my line. Don't get ass packed, and make it through the turn. Right. That's number one. Number two is I don't want David to get away, right? A bad habit, especially of mine, is you see a waving yellow, you see an incident, and you end up checking up, okay? So in my mind, I'm like, just hold your line, stay the normal pace, right? It's not a red flag. There's no reason to come off, to check up or anything like that. Just stay behind him and get through the turn. Basically, what I don't want to happen is me to slow up or check up or something, and then he just takes off with it, right? So let's see what happens here, all right? All right, so right here you see he brakes pretty hard. He's still upright where I'm at my normal turn in, okay? He's still going straight up and down right here. So in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting him to check up that much. So now I'm trying not to look at him, don't follow him, don't wreck, right? I can see later he kind of starts to turn. At this point though, I'm looking through the turn, making sure nobody's on the track, and I kind of check up. This isn't the line right here, right? Like I'm holding a tighter line. I don't want to run it too wide and end up hitting somebody else, okay? So make it through. So here's some things I do know. I don't know what's going on behind me. I don't know if he went off track or if he's right behind me or what happened, right? What I do know though is that David is the faster rider. He's a pretty aggressive rider, right? Like, I mean, if you ever watched him in videos, he's on the gas very early. That bike is moving all around underneath him, late breaker. And something else I know is that if there's an opportunity to pass, he takes it without a doubt. No shit's given. He puts that bike right where he wants it and he'll take the pass back. I know that for a fact. So we roll through here. I'm not at full pace through here. I understand. I've passed him. I'm not going to put my hand up and come off total pace, but I'm also not at full race pace right here. So somewhere in between there, right? I'm not going flat out, but I know somebody needs to pass me. Whoever that's going to be, I'm giving them time, catch up, waiting, you know what I mean? Basically waiting to see, at any moment now, somebody's going to come flying around, right? And then here we go. So he's right there, caught up, he makes the pass. Boom. Now, let's pause right here. So he is now in front of me. He is in first place now. The position has been given up. He's back in first place. You can see by my hand, I stop, I replay it, I slow-mo it. Look at my hand. As soon as I recognize that he's there, I'm off throttle, on the brakes. I'm acknowledging that he's there. It's his spot. I'm giving it up, man. Here, take it. It's yours. So now that he's in first, here's what it says in the rule book, okay? So per the rules, it says you just need to give the spot back, the position back, as soon as possible, when it is safely to do so, okay? It doesn't say two things. It doesn't say for X amount of time or for X amount of distance. It doesn't say, hey, you need to give it back for whatever, this amount of time. And it doesn't say you need to give it back for, whether it's 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 yards, 30 yards, a turn, 2 turns, a lap, whatever. It doesn't say any of that. It just says you need to give the position back. He is now in first place. I'm on the brakes. I've given it up. It's his for the taking. Now we're back in race mode. Boom. Okay. So we're going into turn, I think it's turn 6 here, I think now. So, and I give it back it's not like this is, hey, I'm giving it back a lap later or something, or on the way backside. This is within a few turns, okay? So now I'm still on the brakes. We're going into the next turn. He brakes up. He checks way up, right? And I pass by. I let off. Hey, I'm let off. He's already got his position back. I'm going to let off. We're back to racing. So that's how it went down. Let me know what you think. Tell me your thoughts on it. If you're an expert racer, you've been doing this a long time. If you've been in a situation like this, how do you feel about it? Did I fuck up? Should I have done something differently? If so, tell me where. Like, should it have been turn 1? I mean, in my opinion, I wouldn't have checked up in turn 1 at all. I don't know why I would have. It could have been ass packed. It could have gone real bad in turn one had I done that. So should I checked up immediately after the next turn? Should I put my hand up, come off pace? I mean, there's no real specifics of what you're supposed to do. And is there some unwritten rule out there, or some courtesy that, if something like this happens, you need to give that rider X amount of distance? Let me know. You know what I mean? I'm completely open to critique, because this is a learning experience for me. At the time of this video that I'm doing it, I've put it in for review, giving them the board the review, or the video to review, and we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? But yeah, got me a 30-second penalty. So let me know your thoughts on it, and what you would have done differently, or did I do it by the book? I don't know. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. All right. Enjoy the rest of the race.
sauce up here.
Hey, you're way far out there.
Bro. Good job, bud.
You got that win though.
Hey, you got that putt. You got that win, bro. End of the day, dude. Go home now. Nice work, dude. All right, back it up, dude. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.